Thank you so much, Amy. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Judy. I'm from the Tzu Chi Foundation. Well, I'm here to talk about my journey through the different religions. Okay, here we have it, St. Stephen High School. My dad sent us to St. Stephen High School when I entered kindergarten. His only reason that he sent us to St. Stephen High School, there are only two reasons. One is the school is spacious. The second one is it's Chinese school, okay? When I started praying before meals, thanking the good Lord for the good food on the table, that was the time he was aware that, okay, what's going on? I was the one who provided the food, and who are you thanking? What my dad didn't know is St. Stephen High School is run by American missionaries. In fact, this was our principal when I was in St. Stephen High School. She is a missionary, and she introduced us to Sunday school. We also have summer camp, and we also have Girl Scout, which is very interesting. And from time to time, we have American missionaries coming to school, giving us Bibles, and we love it. Now, St. Stephen High School is actually the same church, Episcopalian church, with Brent School, Trinity College, and St. Luke's, okay? I know that Brent School, you have a school song, which is the same with St. Stephen's. I'll try to sing it for you. I haven't sung it for 49 years, okay? 万孩子总属人共抢弦歌吟悠长，五彩诗意所来自四方，风雨共一堂。Now you have it. You have your school song in Chinese, okay? And aside from sharing the school songs and the teachings, of course, here in this very Christian school, I learned to read and write, of course, get to know God, Jesus, and the Bible, learn different languages. We learn English, Tagalog in the morning, we learn Mandarin in the afternoon. And when we reach high school, we have to learn Spanish. I don't know what the teachers were thinking at that time, but it's a good thing that the parents do not have the time to write the principal. If not, I will not be able to learn so much, okay? And then also, we learn to socialize. Usually, we meet our best friend during this time. And one of my best friends is a Taiwanese. And we have been friends since we were in elementary school. Now, of course, we learn also to be honest, to be helpful, basically to be a good person. Next thing I know, I graduated from high school. I enrolled in University of Santo Tomas. I enrolled in the College of Architecture and Fine Arts. And in this school, University of Santo Tomas, it is iconic. It is 400 years old, and then we consider ourselves a pontifical university because it belongs to the Vatican, okay? Here, in the University of Santo Tomas, I learned a skill for my career, and I get to know Mama Mary, okay? And of course, I learned to appreciate the rich culture of the Catholic that influenced the Philippines for centuries, okay? The rich culture, I appreciate all of that, and of course, we learn to love one another, to be forgiving, and seeing God in everybody, okay? In my young life, whenever Buddhism is being mentioned, this is the picture that comes to our mind. It is fancy, big temple. It has the big, big Buddha. And of course, sometimes it has the golden Buddha, and you see monks chanting, and then the incense fills the rooms. This is our impression of Buddhism at that time. But I said a while ago, I have a good friend from Taiwan. She introduced me to the Tzu Chi Foundation. It is a Buddhist charity organization. So during that time, I was very impressed with the temple. This is the only temple that they have. It is so simple. And the founder, Dharma Master Cheng Yen, was a 1991 Magsaysay awardee for social service. Magsaysay Award is considered the Nobel Prize in Asia. So when I decided to join the Tzu Chi Foundation, aside from that, of course, she is good friend with the Catholic. And I heard that she even read the Bible before, okay? And then when I decided to join the Tzu Chi Foundation, the first thing I do, I went back to St. Stephen High School. I met my elementary principal. She was in her 90s at that time. And I told her, I'm very sorry. I joined a Tzu Chi Foundation, which is a Buddhist congregation. And she said, it's okay. All of us are the same. Because Buddhism, they talk about love, compassion, kindness. And for Christian, we talk about love, faith, and truth. What she told me was that as long as you have all of this in your heart, it is okay. With that, I was so sure, I'm okay. Go ahead. I joined the Tzu Chi Foundation. The word Tzu Chi means compassion relief in Chinese, okay? And they're what they call Buddhism in action. I hardly see them chant or chanting the sutra, or in the more than 20 years that I have been with the Tzu Chi Foundation, I have never seen them burn any incense at all. Okay. When I joined the Tzu Chi Foundation, the Buddha became alive. These are the Buddha in my mind. The nuns was with us when we go to faraway places. We go to medical mission. The nuns are there, and the volunteers are there. And then we do medical missions where people hardly see a doctor at all. There are faraway places. We learned that the foundation itself has their own hospitals. Instead of the big, big temples, I think these are the temples of the Tzu Chi Foundation. We have hospitals, the big ones. These are in Taiwan. Most of the hospitals saves lives, okay? And instead of having the big, big Buddha, we have big, big schools. These are the schools that save the future. It will be for humanity in the future. If we do not have school, what will the Golden Buddha be? What we are looking now are the schools that will be for the future of our generation and generations to come, okay? These are the schools of the Tzu Chi Foundation. Aside from that, being a volunteer, what is expected of us, okay? Like, I'm not a doctor, but I am helpful. I can be a volunteer in a medical mission. We help the people who needs warmth. The people, if there is a disaster, we are there to help them. We could be helping them when they are hungry. Okay. These are the things we do as volunteers. As you can see, the relief goods that are given to them is very, very, we give it to them according to what is needed. The things they need, we give it to them. And on top of that, whenever there is any disaster, our Dhamma Master always reminds us, whenever we are giving somebody something, usually during disaster, she said, these people lost everything. Make it a point, do not take away their dignity. Okay. So whenever we are giving somebody something, we have to bow to them, and we also say thank you. Okay. We pray with them. We also sing with them. Sometimes, whenever after all of this disaster, we also bring them over, we teach them value formation. We also provided scholarship, Aside from scholarship, we also teach the children, we also have summer camp. Mainly, what we teach them are values, value formation for their future. Okay. We even rebuilt the Catholic Church in Tacloban after Yolanda, after the Haiyan typhoon. We also rebuilt the Muslim schools for girls in Bam, Iran, after the 2007 earthquake. Okay. These are the things we do in the Tzu Chi Foundation. And from time to time, whenever we have problems, whenever we encounter questions that we cannot answer, we approach our Dharma Master and ask her to guide us. We ask for her wisdom, and then it is always very simple. Her answers were simple, and it is always for humanity, and it is always very generous. Okay. In fact, for us, we think Buddhism, after all these years that I have been with the Tzu Chi Foundation, I realized that Buddhism is not a religion, but it is a way of life. It is the life that we choose, and then it is the life that we are leading. In my journey through the different religions, I think the Christian faith and the Catholic education provided me with the fundamentals of being a human being. And then Buddhism was the one that gave me the opportunity to embrace all other religions. Through all these years that I've been with the Tzu Chi Foundation, this is my principal in high school, from St. Stephen High School. She joined us whenever we had an activity. She was there. As you can see in the picture, we have her approval. This is my biology teacher from high school also. She joined us also whenever we have some activities, although she is also from St. Stephen High School. And even my classmates from high school, some of them were even my classmates since kindergarten. When we mentioned about the prayers that we had when we were kids until today, some of us are still saying the same prayer, are still thanking the good Lord for the food on the table. But they also joined me when we went to Taiwan to see the Dharma Master. In fact, one of them was an elder for the Christian community, and he told the Dharma Master, he said, "Now I realize why there are a lot of people who join the Tzu Chi Foundation. It is because, like, whenever we pray to God, we still have to wait. We don't know what God is going to do for us. But when we tell a Tzu Chi member or a Tzu Chi volunteer that I'm in need or something, what my problem is, the next thing you know is that this Tzu Chi volunteer is running all over the place trying to help me." That is exactly what he told the Dharma Master. So these are my friends, my classmates, and of course, I went back to University of Santo Tomas also. This is my dean in college. He was very happy to see that I am in a NGO that is helping not only Buddhists, but we help everybody. Okay? My classmates in college joined me also when we had medical missions. They were also there. Okay? And of course, my family, they are all out for the Tzu Chi Foundation. With everything that happened, look at this. We are in this most beautiful planet in the universe. We might come from different religions, but we can be united if we show respect, we show gratitude, and if we have love. With that, I think for all of you, I hope that in the future, your journey will be long and you will have a very, very beautiful journey in the future. I thank you.